This video is about human behavior. This is still an Elden Ring invasion video featuring a Dexterity Frostbite build. I thought I needed intelligence points to help scale when I frost or cold infuse some weapons, but the second part of this build that will come 3 days after this video is posted, which you are watching right now. Hopefully on the day that it is posted. I'm going too far with this. Anyways, yeah, I didn't really need to put any intelligence on this, but this is a Dexterity Frostbite build. And hello YouTube, my name is Scrub the Tarnished. I'm an Elden Ring invader. Elden Ring is my first Soulsborne game, and I fell in love with the series. And then I wanted to try a PvP, and then I became a bad red man. And so this bad red man had a very hard time trying to get content for YouTube. So I was just thinking to myself, like, how am I going to be able to use this? What thematics can I use off of this recording or this session? And basically what you'll see a lot in this video is just odd behavior from Elden Ring players. For example, this guy, no idea why he decided to pretend he was AFK, and then I shot him with bows, and then he started moving, and then he ran around that building. I do not understand. What I do not understand is why people like to solo TT and, you know, invite invaders in when they can go into the Colosseum. Because the thing is, when you turn the Taunter's Tongue on, you're putting yourself in first in the queue of, you know, players that are going to be invaded. Because there's obviously a queue that the system that, you know, FromSoft has made when it comes to invasions. So stop doing that. Stop portraying weird human behavior. This guy, Fight Don't Run, was I don't even know how to describe this. I don't know why people decide to learn invaders to just mess with them. I mean, I get it. Like, invaders, I mean, there's a reason why FromSoft included invaders into this game. And it's a very fun PvP mechanic that I've never really experienced before in any video game. But it's just like, I think the Taunter's Tongue needs work. But yeah, Bloodhound Step with the blood-infused rapier or Clean Rot Knight thrusting sword, and then just spams lightning arrows at me, and then debuffs me. Like, what a weirdo, man. I do not understand the behavior of some people that play this game. I've said this in a previous video. Like, I spent a lot of time playing Call of Duty to where it just became mindless shooting. And so this kind of strategic thinking is, it was foreign to me at first, but over time I adapted to it. I'm grateful for my skills of quick adaptability, so yeah. But yeah, anyways, Dex Frost build. Using Frostbite is fun. It's kind of a little challenging compared to how I normally invade. But like, once you get that Frostbite proc, it's just, you shred, especially if you got the Millie's prosthesis. But yeah, I never really used dual curved swords in Invasion, so I wanted to try it out. I think I definitely will, you know, make more builds focused around, or I will make a build just purely focused around dual curved swords or power stance, whatever you like to call it. So I know I said that this video is about human behavior, but you know, there's gonna be some actual real invasions as well, because I'm not just gonna make you watch a video of people being weird. Like, you want exciting and fun combat in these invasion videos. So this is your combat, so you can stop crying about it. No, don't click away. I'm still here. No, I'm just kidding. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I just do this for fun. But yeah, so here we got two katana lads. We got Zhao Hyun. I don't even know. Two katana lads Actually, no, those are straight swords. I've had like such a long day today, so my brain isn't going as fast as I would like it to. But that's okay. Smart of that homie to use the Radon sword, because he knew that the Clean Rot Knights would try to gang up on him along with me. So, because of the AoE that the Radon sword has that goes through wall. I'm sad that my Zamora Ice Storm didn't go through the wall, but yet his L2 can go through the wall. Don't make no sense, but it is what it is. But smart move of him to get rid of one less threat, which is that Clean Rot Knight that I wanted to help me out, but unfortunately was of no help. I mean, I guess he kind of was of help. The host kind of went through a bit of his FP, so, you know, whatever we can do to drain the players of their resources. So yeah, but I saw his Sunbro take out the Radon's bow, and I was just like, oh no, I'm not even gonna try to challenge that for that reason specifically. And so I wanted, well, then eventually I challenged him with my own rain of arrows. Luckily he didn't have any of those golem arrows, otherwise I probably would be dead. But yeah, I just knew that it would be best to reposition and not try to, you know, fight that, because that would have been bad. That would have been bad. By the way, does anybody know what that buff gives you when the Clean Rot Knights kind of like spin their staff and buff whatever, whoever is in the vicinity? Also, like, that is weird. Why would you teabag your host when you were supposed to help them? And that is weird human behavior. But yeah, if anybody knows what that buff is that the Clean Rot Knights give you, please let me know. So, yeah, hit me up. Here we are in Ordina with Carmen Thievius. Carmen Thievius. I think Ordina is a really cool place to invade, because, I don't know, imagine doing... It would just be fun to kind of like do parkour all over this place if you got like teams trying to hone in on you. But, and I thought, I didn't know what to expect, but yeah, no, I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was going to be a team of 3, 2, but no, it's just a solo host with the Vare's mask and dual Reduvias. Like, how so frightening. But this host was funny. Get outspaced, you loser. I don't know. A lot of these builds are predictable. For some reason, I've mentioned this before. I don't understand why some builds are just super big cliches in Elden Ring. Like Vare's mask bleed builds or whatever. Like, I know I've tried it at least once, not in PvP, but in PvE. Wait, did I say PvE first? You know what I'm saying. Like, I used this in PvE, but never PvP, and didn't like solo TT host like this dude did, who also likes to try to attack out of hit stun because they don't know better. So that was another example of human behavior. I don't know. I don't understand gamers. I don't understand gamers. But GG, I guess, Carmen Thievius. But yeah, this part of the Deep Root Depths is my favorite because it's just screaming, "Hey, use a great bow. Hey, use a great bow. Hey, use a great bow." So with an opportunity to get some gravity kills, you know we got to take out the great bow on this one. So we have. I invaded these 3 guys again. They were farther into like the Eternal City of the Deep. Is that what it's called? The Eternal City? I don't know. Wherever you go, hug Fia, where she's about to have intercourse with Godwin's corpse. I don't know. It's strange. There's some weird things that are going on in the lore of Elden Ring. But like, I invaded them again and I killed them. But that invasion was kind of boring, but this one was funny because I died to gravity, so it was just kind of like, what goes around comes around, I guess. So that's just the law of reciprocity, and it works. If you feel like the world is treating you like shit, have you tried thinking to yourself, oh man, maybe I'm treating it like shit? So that's your wisdom for this video. The law of reciprocity. Look it up if you're unfamiliar. So yeah, here we have Ragnar Saxon and Sir Wolf. this is another invasion that demonstrates odd human behavior. So they both just wanted to run away from me. I do not know why. I guess now would be a good time to put up my list of get roll caught. Not my list of get roll caught. I was just saying get roll caught to Ragnus Axe. But I'm gonna put up my list of people who deserve roped feeded pots, and that goes up right about now. Take a look. And so, in addition to that list, are people that don't know how to fight in PvP when they're alone, and they just run. They don't know what to do. They just run. It's like you fight the bad red man like you would fight any other mob or enemy in this game. You can press R1, you can press R2, and you can press L2. Maybe even L1 if you're a caster. There are ways to fight the bad red man if you're alone. It doesn't hurt to try. I mean, yes, it can hurt because hyper armor. But I don't know, it's strange. It's like when people call in co-opers, and then the moment a bad red man comes and invades, it's like they don't know what to do. But the moment they get in your face, it's like, I guess they just spam R1 as like a, for example, like fly swatting. It's just like a, get away from me. Get away from me. R1 spam, get away from me. And so eventually you back off, and then they just, continue to run away again. Like I said, that session, or I guess this session that you're watching, I don't know, it was frustrating. Playing with Frostbite is kind of like Invasions on hard mode, in my opinion. I don't know, it's just, you don't really start with a lot of damage, but once you do get those frost procs on, then you could get some good burst damage with things like spinning slash and whatever. But I don't know, I've realized that like playing at meta level on weekends, especially at night, it's just an invitation to get moonveiled all the time. It's just where all the weird bad gamers come into play. But yeah, here we are at Fogwall Central Junior, I suppose. Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know where I get Fogwall more. Either Millennia's. Actually, you know what? No, Millennia's Fogwall will be Fogwall Central, and then Malekith's will come second. So I guess Malekith's is Fogwall Central Junior, because I get more Fogwalls here than I do at Malekith's. So yeah, here we have a dual Omen Cleaver jump attack user and a wizard who is no longer a wizard because, well, it was a wizard with dual Nagis. I don't know what the build was, but they are no longer a wizard with dual Nagi, so get sent back to oblivion. So yeah. Here we have the host demonstrating weird human behavior and just running. They were cornered and they couldn't do anything but just run. I don't know why they didn't even swing their sword once at me. They were terrified. They didn't even swing their sword once at me. I don't understand some people, man. It's just like, and what I don't understand is the Kindred of Rot. Like, that thing was, like, crawling towards me, and I was actually, like, terrified seeing how, like, when they're not hostile, they're so creepy up close. They're so creepy up close. This is an actual invasion. This is not a demonstration of weird gamer behavior. This is an actual 3v1 situation. Ever since the DLC drops, or the DLC trailer dropped, I've been getting a lot of, like solo hosts lately. I don't know why. It must have revived the wizards and the solo TT hosts. So it's been hard to get content for the builds that you will see coming up next in the future. Because it's just like, I don't want to provide boring gameplay of people just like, I might as well just record in the arena, you know what I'm saying? So, the mistake I made here is running away from the Dragon Breath when I should have just tried to, run up to that Phantom and just smack them to get them out of that animation. So, trying to make those quick decisions is a work in progress. So yeah, but I'm really excited for the day that I do a dragon incantation build and just take it into meta level and bully people it's gonna be one of those like guilty pleasures. But the thing is, I won't feel guilty about it, because that's what I have to deal with as a bad red man, is people like spamming dragon breath and doing all that stuff. So you know, it's not even gonna be a guilty pleasure. It's gonna be very pleasurable. So yeah, expect a dragon breath caster pretty soon. So yes, as I was watching this video before I started to add commentary over it, I was noticing here. I noticed to myself, like, I definitely do go back and forth a lot of just like trying to, like, if you play Call of Duty Zombies, it's called training. I'm not gonna say the word before it because YouTube might penalize me. But if you know, you know. And so it's just running in circles and gathering all the zombies to go in like one line chasing after you. And I realize I kind of do that in invasions as well. And it's hard to engage in a player if they're all right next to each other. So I noted to myself, just start trying to separate them if you can. I'm not sure how to do so, but so I thought it would be a good idea to go into this room because I have the benefit of the waterfall veiling my next move, which was first using the rain of arrows. Oh gosh, I can hear a sneeze coming. Not here. They sure as heck didn't see that coming. And thank you, whoever said bless you, by the way. I wanted to talk about that Hannah Millennium moment, but instead, God just said, "You know what, pal? You're gonna sneeze, and you're gonna have to go with it." So, yeah. So forgive me. I'm not gonna go back and record this entire thing or just that one bit because I don't know. Gotta commit. But yeah, no, it was smart to go behind that waterfall and then use the Hand of Melania because I saw that Guts Greatsword with Royal Knight's Resolve on it, and I was like, hell no. Okay, I need to get rid of these guys quickly because I'll probably get blendered by them if we got a Dragon Breath user and a Royal Knight's Resolve Guts Greatsword user. So, Hand of Millennia, get them bunched together, and then that's 2 players gone just like that. And so it was funny. I kind of like slow walked towards the host after he saw me delete his 2 phantoms, like drinking my FP flask, which was quite funny. So it's cool being badass like that sometimes. But yeah, so I wish Ice Spear came out quicker. I know that kind of be a little OP if it did, but I don't know. I would put something like Sword Dance on the Guardian Sword Spear, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out like what Ashes of War are my favorite. And yes, I know Stormcaller is just automatically like everyone's like top 5. But there are, I don't know, like some Ashes of War benefit off of certain weapons. Like at that quick step, I try to go for the backstab with the scythe using quick step, but it was kind of hard to. This guy was very latent, so it was hard to. It just was like a few minutes of me trying to just freaking kill him. I don't know. I can't wait to get better internet because then I feel like I will be unstoppable since I don't have high latency holding me back. I'm sure this fight don't run guy is a hacker, or maybe I just spawned literally on top of him. But I don't know. This guy had many tricks up his sleeve. He was a magician. Was I expecting him to go Iron Jar caster and just Bloodhound spam or Bloodhound step spam me? I don't know. I tried reciprocating what he was doing, but I was not expecting the Iron Jar aromatic. So yeah, that did not work out. What a weirdo, man. But at the same time, I know I should get good. I should be prepared for any kind of trick up people's sleeves. So, yeah, screw that guy. Here we are at the Wow. The mountaintops of the giants. Here we have 2 honest co-opers, you know, Wizard and Ultra. What's that one? Shoot, what's that sword's name? What is that sword's name? Why am I forgetting this? I had a build where I played like 2 months with it. What is it called? It's not the Star Scourge Greatsword. Oh my gosh, what is it called? Help! Help! Somebody help me! Oh my gosh, no, I'm not even gonna try to continue. I'm not even gonna try to continue to commentate until I get this sword's name down, because like I want to do a strength int build soon. So like if I'm gonna commentate on that, I gotta remember the sword's name. Shoot, dude, why is it that like 308 weapons? It's hard to memorize all the weapons. The Ruins Greatsword. There we go. The Ruins Greatsword. Yeah, we got a Ruins Greatsword user and a wizard. Just two honest co-opers. I mean, the one thing that I can say that represents the theme of this video about human behavior is that they decided not to put a lot of points invested in their health. And so that is also a demonstration of odd gamer behavior. Like, you know what's going to happen if you're going to be summoned as a co-opper or invite co-oppers into your game. You're going to get invaded by bad red man who put you in place to make sure that you have enough vigor to last a battle. Like, it took, I don't know, like, it just do not make sense. I love Twin Blades because if people are just going to, like, panic roll in front of you, just, like, spam R1. Just spam R1. And it throws them off, and it catches them off guard. So, don't be like those guys. Don't demonstrate weird gamer behavior, and level up your health. Get to at least like 50 to 60. It does not matter what level you are. But Scrub, I'm doing a level 10 build. Like just a level 10 invasion build. I can't get to 50 vigor. Well, yeah, obviously you can. I'm talking about meta level. You nitwit. Who says that? Nitwit. I don't think I've ever been called a nitwit before. No, I'm gonna take that back. I'm sorry I called you a nitwit, because like nobody ever calls anything that. So yeah, here's me demonstrating weird human behavior, because like this invasion was chaotic. I was trying to use the, I don't know what this thing is, like the snow cannon, the snow blaster thing. I don't know. I was just trying to use it to my advantage, like hitting it back and forth, trying to mess people up. But like, this was chaotic because that phantom was throwing volcano pots, and I was just like, this is chaotic. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna send this back up. Oh man, it's happening again. I'm gonna send it back down. Oh man, it's going back up. Oh no, it's going back down. Help me, somebody, please, for goodness sake. Why is this happening? So that was chaotic, but luckily, it did end up going towards my benefit. Shout out to Snow Cannon for eliminating the host. And I couldn't get my clap in, my sarcastic clap in, because this phantom was upset at me. So shout out that phantom for doing what I wanted to do originally and giving the sarcastic clap to the stupid host. So yeah, that is the video. This is my Dex Frostbite build. I have like a few points invested in intelligence, because I know like cold infusion scale off of like it, or like strength, dex, and int. So I had like 58 dex and then 26 intelligence. But yeah, I'll also leave the stats down below if you're too lazy to pause the video. But yeah, this is the build here, the talismans I use, some of the weapons that I use, and I hope you guys enjoy the weird human behavior. Go out and be smart. I hope you do smart things after you're done watching this video. And so yes, I love you. Be good to yourselves, and peace.